I hate unemployment so much. I don't know. There's just nothing good about it. The amount of people on the internet that have been coming out of their way to praise it, talking about how they escaped corporate America, it pisses me off because as someone who, had a job about a year ago, I always wanted to keep mine because I'm just not in the best place right now. Financially, I'm not one to be quitting jobs unless necessary, but I never understood this praise that the commentary community has had when it comes to unemployment. If I had to go back to when I had a job, my biggest advice to you would to be don't quit your job and to keep it because you never know. As someone who's been unemployed for a full year, it's been horrible. Just imagine waking up every day having to worry about how you're going to get the bills paid. Imagine waking up every day just hearing people call you an unemployed bum, even though you've been applying to hundreds of places. You filled in like hundreds of applications, and not a single one is responding. And whenever you do get an interview, it's usually by people who will interview you regardless of your experience, and then they just won't call you back. And whenever you call them and ask them about the position, if they're willing to hire you, they'll give you like this vague response of, "Oh, we're not sure, we're still in the middle of interviews." Like, it makes no sense to me on how you can tell me in the interview that you're short staffed but you're not hiring. I hate it. I hate unemployment. I hope that maybe in the future I'm not struggling with this. Everything about unemployment is just it's just sad. And I know many of you right now are struggling to find a job. The job market is absolutely horrendous. I don't care what anyone says, I am not quitting my next job. I would rather be able to have food on the table and the roof over my head than to quit my job over something small. The only reason I quit last time was because I moved far away and I would simply just be earning a paycheck for Uber rides instead of having some bills. But even so, I still would have had some sort of cash left over, and I think it was stupid of me to quit the job for no reason, considering that there were alternatives. But me being stupid, I decided to quit. But I know for a fact that the minute I land my next job, I am not quitting. I don't care. And the reason I'm saying this is because like my mom right now is just on my ass. She's like, get a job, this and that. And I will be making a video about my mom because she has been a pain lately. It's just been causing me a lot of trouble and it's starting to piss me off. And look, I get it, right? I'm 20 now. I turned 20 just a couple days ago. And you know, I understand, but like at the same time, it's like I hope she was like a little bit more understanding of what it means to get a job because it's not like you can just go anywhere and then ask them to give you a job. You can't just go up and be like, "Hey, you got any applications I could sign or anything?" No, they're just like, "Oh, apply online. We'll see if we'll call you. We'll see if we, if we'll reach out to you." And it's absolutely ridiculous because I've gone multiple times in person, and when they do, speak to me, they're always like, "No, we're full. We're occupied. Oh, we don't have any more positions." And it's crazy too because these are the same jobs that will tell you in the interview that they're short staffed, but they still won't hire. And it's absolutely ridiculous. And I don't know what to think of it anymore. Even though with how rough life is at the minute, I will keep trying. I will keep looking for a job. It's important that I stay optimistic no matter what because a lot of people out there will try and convince you to quit, will try and convince you that it's not worth it. Trust me when I say this, it's very important that you search for employment. Don't try to chase a dream when you have no cash to back it up. I've been seeing a lot of videos where dudes are like, "Man, unemployment is the greatest accident to happen to me. Unemployment was great." But not everybody is in the same situation. Some people have been unemployed, have been working that job for years, and have saved up enough money to remain unemployed. Whereas many of you some of you are just getting started. So do yourselves a favor and don't quit your job. Anyways, I just want to say thank you if you decided to watch this video. I don't really get enough attention in real life, and YouTube, I kind of use it as like a little diary, a little sort of self like talk kind of thing. And I recently just turned 20 years old a couple days ago. It's not too long ago. I think around Sunday was when I turned 20. Yeah, it's Sunday. And it would really mean a lot to me if you guys could help me get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. as maybe, who knows, I will finally feel like I accomplished something in life. But just remember that self hate should never, be the motivation. Self love should be the motivation. It's important that you love yourself no matter how hard things get. You know, your ego is not your self love. Self love is learning how to accept yourself no matter what. And I just know that we're going to get through these hard times. So, I hope many of you, you know, get better in life as well, as much as I want to improve myself as well. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. And yeah, try to help me get to 1K subs. Thank you for watching.